And again, we'll give you another live shot here of what's going on Wall Street. NBC just showed it to us. We'll show it to you again. It's worth noting. Look at that, 567 down. That's the Dow Jones Industrials. The NASDAQ is down 150 points. The S&P 500, which is a broader range of stocks, again, 500 of the biggest companies right now, down almost 81 points on a very rough trading day in New York City. Let's try to put some perspective now on what's going on Wall Street.
Shawn Narancich with Ferguson Wellman Capital Management is joining us live in the newsroom. Shawn, we appreciate you coming in. Give us some idea at your office. What are things like? How are your customers reacting today?
Well, I think it's incumbent upon us to stay communicating with our clients and to reassure them that the markets will go on and we'll get past this difficult time that we have today.
How do you reassure those clients, especially, Shawn, the older ones who are nearing retirement or they're already in retirement? They need those stocks, the money from that, and they're just hemorrhaging money on a daily basis as the stock market continues to drop.
Well, we have to understand that not all financial instruments have gone down. The Treasury markets are rallying very strongly on this news, and certainly fixed income makes up a substantial portion of our clients' investment portfolios, depending upon where they're at in their investor life cycle, as we like to term it. So it's incumbent upon us to make sure that before we see events like today, that our clients' asset allocation is the way it should be.
Quick final word for just the folks out there sitting in their living room right now, looking at us, looking at you. What would be your best piece of advice to them at this hour?
Well, I think that calmer heads need to prevail, and we need to keep in mind that certainly any legislation that comes out of Congress isn't a panacea for the economy in general, but it's certainly at the margin going to help. And I think given the close vote that we saw today in Washington, there's still a very good chance that before this week is out, we end up passing this legislation.
All right, Shawn Narancich with Ferguson Wellman Capital Management. Again, thanks very much for coming down and explaining this to us. We appreciate it very much.
My pleasure.